Hello, making a video. I don't know why this is, why I have to hold it like this. I don't know why it is so close up and I can't even adjust this. Huh? Wait. No, I can't adjust this. It says 1, so this is strange. And it seems like it's way blown up, the picture. So, but anyway, it's the other tablet, and for some reason my other tablet suddenly switched to a different account. And I have no idea why, and I think someone from somewhere around the globe has probably switched things around so that I can't upload to my Nikki Loves Dogs channel anymore. Instead it uploaded to another channel that I have, Kenny Redwood channel. And I have almost nothing on there, so, but anyway. So I adjusted this to my current account, and it doesn't even send photos to my email address anymore because for some reason my Google account doesn't allow a tablet in it, and I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I wanted to make a video about sarcasm, and you know, there are some people who are quite funny, you know, like JP Sears is funny, and Helge, you know, he's his doppelganger in Germany, and a little older than him, like twice as old, but the same type of guy, you know, a funny redhead, very goofy, very sweet, very much ladies guy, and he has no shortage of girlfriends, that guy Helge, and has studied a lot of kids, and that is not good, but you know, at least they are very kind-hearted, all of them, so that's better than, you know, the not so kind-hearted people. And yes, that's very politically incorrect to say this, but that's how I think. That's what I think. So I want kind-hearted people to, now where did this fall? I want kind-hearted people in the world. So that's what I want. And kind-hearted dogs, kind-hearted beings, non-violent beings, ahimsa beings I want in the world. So, and that also brings me to the subject sarcasm, because sarcasm, really, I never liked it my whole life. Sarcasm is a form of very verbally violent and abusive energy. So it's very snarly, snarky, very hostile, very dishonest. It's a very dishonest energy. You know, JP Sears doesn't make it into that. He makes it into comedy, and he laughs about himself, and he is intellectually honest, and he's just cute, you know. But, and that's his form of sarcasm, isn't the real violent type. But I see a lot of people using sarcasm in a very verbally abusive form, and I don't like it at all. You know, I don't find it in any way appealing. I would always give a thumbs down on that. I think we should introspect. People should all go within themselves and introspect and look at themselves and become honest to themselves and to others, and then we can be nice to other people, we can be gentle with other people without the self-images attached, without that, particularly in the male world, you know, the male image that so many men have, this image of being carnivore, which is really ridiculous and really pathetic. this image of being tough and, you know, strong and unshakable and all of this, and in reality it's exactly the opposite. That's the truth, you know. So whenever someone is trying to give out a self-image like this, they're covering up that what is exactly the opposite of tough and unshakable, you know. So if you are unshakable and tough, if you really are unshakable and tough, you as a man can wear the same clothes here that I'm wearing, with the same color, and you know, that's what JP Sears actually does. He wears his girlfriend's clothes, and it looks so cute, you know. And he even had men ask him where he bought his prancer-size exercise clothes. Is that a specific brand, a specific type of male yoga outfit? I gotta have it. So, well, some people are, you know, the very new generations, they're getting it. But, you know, people my generation, men my generation, boy, that's hard. It's hard to dissolve those old images that dad installed in them. And yeah, it's a very slow, gradual process of human awakening that's going on. It's way too slow for my impatience, you know. I see this incredible, oh my gosh, people around 50 and 60. Oh boy. Oh. I mean, not all, okay. There are some who are very evolved, of course. But, you know, those people, they still have old school stuff in them, and then they thought, when they were in their 20s, they thought they're like brand spanking new, and I don't like the word brand, they're like totally new, super cutting edge or whatever, you know. And but didn't realize they were still really sexist and speciesist and all of this, and male image, you know, male dress code image. You gotta wear black and nothing else, you know. I also hung out with those type of people, you know, in the punk movement. The men, they were not allowed to wear any color. It was totally taboo. One time I came to a punk party in a pink jumpsuit, a pink onesie, and that was actually padded, like this type of pink, maybe a little bit lighter even. And this one guy who liked me, he was appalled by that outfit. And he was all night long nitpicking on my pink onesie. But you know what? That's me. You know, it's like I go to a punk party in a pink onesie. This is who I am, and I will always do this. I will always pull that off, and that's, you can imagine, that's why I'm not so popular at parties. Yes, Nicola coming to the party. Oh, let me go to the other party first and come back when her car is gone. So that's how it always was in the past. And also among the rock and roller guys, you know, oh, they didn't like I had, we got drunk and I had these half thigh underwear on that were made for old ladies. I was like 21 or something, and I just had the hots for those half thigh underwear, and they were called Liebestöters, which means love killers. But you know, they mean the sexual love in quotation marks, which is not love. So yeah, and none of this was love. There was no love involved in any of these friendships and orgies and whatnot. And when I took my pants off, they were like, Oh my gosh, this one guy who I liked with the long blonde straight hair, he was running fast when he saw that Liebestöter underpants. Oh my gosh. Like, let me run. And he ran straight to the other girl and cuddled with her and stayed away and hid behind her. Like, protect me from this Liebestöter woman. So yeah, this is who I am, and it's not a riddle, it's not, I'm not enigmatic. I'm not a I'm not a mystery like Kim Kardashian or, some mysterious hijab wearing. I'm mysterious. Oh, and now that I'm mysterious, I fit right into the new fad, the new fad of Muslim dictation. I fit. Yeah, no, that's not me. It will never be me. So I will always do for you exactly the opposite of what you are, of what kind of trends are going on. I guarantee this is a promise to humanity. I will always do for you exactly the opposite of, like, for example, my mother, she was into like fine accessories, dark blue leather purses from Bray or Coach, the real fine, like we are understated. We are so elegant. We are so understated. The emperor has no clothes on. That the clothes are so fine that you can't even see them. It's that understated. So what do? I go to the next, like a real like a cheap outlet store somewhere in rural Germany where I was studying psychology. I go into that store and I go, right on. I'm gonna get myself this patch leather. I don't buy leather anymore today, so that was in the past when I was still a little unconscious. So I was 30 or 31. I went into the store, I got this white patch leather purse, like it could not be more bordelish. It could not be more cheap, and like a cheap, blonde, tacky, cross chain, fake, everything plucked, eyebrows almost where they're invisible, to that kind of style. So, but I never plucked my eyebrows. I just got the purse. So that didn't fit my eyebrow style. Nothing fit, nothing really fit on me. Everything was a complete puzzle. One Turkish man, warum du grüne Hose? Which means, why do you wear green pants, like the green mechanic pants that I wore? I always bought mechanic pants for men. And then I would have that white patch leather purse on me. And it would be like it couldn't clash anymore than that. And I just loved it. Even though I'm shy, I can't help it. I have to do these kind of things. So yeah, in this way, it's very good. What JP and Helga are doing, they are Heyokas like myself. They show you some kind of mirror, some kind of inversion mirror, by being like the opposite of the fad, but they do it in form of art and form of performance. I do it as my style. That's my everyday style. I go to the store like this. I feel good in it. So that is the difference. To me, it's not just comedy. It's a little comedy in it too, but that is part of my life. But that's just who I am. This artwork here, that is who I am. It doesn't fit in anywhere. No gallerist wants this. What? No, you're not known. We can't take you. You're not known yet. We can't take you. We don't make anyone known. We only take the known because we want the money. That's how it works. So, but post-mortem, when that painting is finished, post-mortem, it will sell in, let's say, I give it about 20 years from now. I'll be long gone by then. That painting will be worth $10 million at Christie's. Okay, this is my guarantee. So that's why whoever has received a little sculpture from me, or I used to make earrings in artwork, give it to my punk friends. They would wear those on their ears. It's very sweet. They were artists too. So whatever you have around the globe, someone stole a painting that I gave to my friend this size. I made my friend Birgit this size painting back in Germany. That was during that Heaven's Gate thing. I gave her that painting, and she put it in the storage room together with a leather couch, they went together very well, these two things. And I would not buy leather couches, but she bought a leather couch that was already used from someone else, and she loved these two things, the leather couch and my painting. And she went to the Caribbean to live there with someone. When she came back, someone had burglarized that storage room and had taken every single thing of her possessions. She only owned beautiful things, and everything was gone, and my painting too. And I have no idea who owns that painting now. If you watch this video, you might have that painting out there somewhere in Germany or in Russia or Poland or Czechoslovakia. I don't know where that painting went to. I couldn't have gone that far. I don't think it would go overseas without being seized by an octopus or something. And that's exactly what the theme of that painting is. They're octopus type of dogs on that painting. 6 octopus type of dogs that have very long and very, very flowing feet that flow forward like this. And it's kind of like bluish in color and a little murky, a little gray, bluish, murky, but with a light, center to highlight it, to make it a little bit bring plasticity into it. But it's very abstract and very cartoonish type of. And dogs in profile, octopus dogs that are like this, flowing in this direction. And so yeah, one gallerist thought it was cool. A friend of my father, he thought it was cool, but he would never, that gallerist would never take my artwork either, because there was some kind of psychological thing going on between him and my dad. So I never lucked out with gallerists, so that is the real problem. But it doesn't matter. I am a poor artist the way it is supposed to be, I guess. This is the cliche. I'm living up to the poor artist cliche. It has to be like this, cannot be any other way. So I haven't seen the rich prince out there yet. So who facilitates me in my artist life. So, but it doesn't matter any of that. I have what I need. I have a roof over my head. I have a studio. That's already. I have a big studio here, and there are not very many people out there who actually have that. Most people have to share a studio with other people, and they're probably smoking, and that I could never handle. So I'm very grateful that I have this monastery here where we live a very Puritan lifestyle with pure air and pure smells and everything clean. So I'm very grateful for that. But back to the subject, I always stray off and talk more about my straying off subjects than the actual subject. I wanted to say that sarcasm is something that we need to abolish. It needs to be completely abolished because you can be goofy, you can play with words, as long as it is playful and friendly and nice and supportive of the other person who you're talking to. The moment it becomes snarly and aggressive and verbally abusive, in this form of, that sarcasm, saying something but meaning something else, like meaning something very mean. And so I was target of bullies in my school, and they did that with me from a very early age on. And I always thought it was extremely coward and extremely hostile and psychopathic. So there would be no way, and there are even men, and then later on I found out there are men who do this kind of stuff to approach a woman that they would like to hang out with. That style does not work for that, it's unless there's a woman who is extremely hardy in that way and does the same thing, and they just throw their heart balls back and forth, and that's how they get turned on or something. It's not my style. I am a very sensitive person. I'm a playful clown, very, very highly sensitive. I'm extremely sugar kind, and everything is just complete candy. I am candy. I'm a total candy when it comes to friendship. But when someone wrongs me, I will point it out to them. I will not dance around the subject. So I will go straight to it. I'm a straight talker in that way. So some people think that's mean because some people think that the truth is mean. The truth is very mean, I tell you that. But you know what? If we don't face the truth, how can we improve this world? And so that is my message. Be a straight talker, be intellectually honest, and be super sugar sweet kind and mean it. Okay, so you guys take care.